everyone, my name is Zoe, and today we're going to talk about something I guarantee you've done, even if you think you haven't, because I know I have. We're talking about why we copy celebrities and online personalities. From trying the latest skin serum because a TikTok girlie swears by it, buying bell-bottom jeans because Kendrick Lamar made it look cool, trying the 75 hard challenge because your favorite fitness influencer just completed it. These trends don't come from nowhere. They come from people we see, people we admire. And psychology actually has a lot to say about it and why we're drawn to copy them. Let's start with a question. Think about the last thing that you bought, wore, or said that was influenced by somebody online. Was it an influencer, a celebrity, a YouTuber? Now, why them? That introduces us to our first concept, which is social cognitive learning, which was created by psychologist Albert Bandura. That's just a fancy way of saying we learn by watching others, especially those that we see as cool, successful, or influential. So in Bandura's research, he explains how we learn behaviors through what's called observational learning. That means we don't have to try something ourselves to learn from it. We can learn just by watching someone else do it, especially when that person is being praised or rewarded. Let me give you an example. You're on Instagram, you're scrolling, and then you stop. Your favorite influencer is posting about this new must-have phone case. There's thousands of people in the comments hyping it up. They have over 1 million likes on it. Now, you never thought about this phone case before, but now part of your brain is saying, maybe we need this too. That's vicarious reinforcement. It's basically saying that because somebody else is getting praised for it, we feel like we need to do it too. Bandura felt that these behaviors were more likely to happen if the person that you are viewing is seen as successful, influential, or similar to you in some way. So here's the psychological twist. Celebrities and online influencers are seen as models, and not just in the fashion sense, but in the behavioral way as well. Social cognitive theory says that a model is someone that we observe and potentially imitate. And thanks to social media, these models are everywhere. Unlike back in the day, we don't just rely on TV or in magazines. We have 24 access to these models. We see how they live, what they eat, how they speak, how they dress. It's all out there. And we're constantly taking notes. So I found a study online and it digs into the power of celebrity endorsement. It turns out that when a famous person attaches themselves to a product, people are way more likely to buy it. Not just because they believe the product works, but because they believe in the person that's attached to it. That's called aspirational identification. We admire someone so much that we want to be just like them. So if Beyonce drinks it, Bad Bunny wears it, or Zendaya uses it, part of us thinks, if I do that too, maybe I'll be more like them. And what's wild is that this effect still takes place even when we know that what they're promoting is being paid for. We trust them. We've built these parasocial relationships with them, which is basically just a one-sided relationship where we feel emotionally connected to them. I fear this is awkward after just talking about it, but this video is sponsored by Chick-fil-A. You guys know that this is one of my favorite places to eat, so of course it is such an honor that Chick-fil-A could sponsor this video. The first 24 people that enters this code that I'm entering on the screen right now will receive a free Sprite with their next meal. So enjoy and good luck, and let's get back into the video. So let's shift a bit. We've talked about celebrities, influencers. What about the content creators? People who aren't on red carpets and still influence millions. Social media made it possible for anyone to become influential. And that's where things get even more interesting. Influencers feel relatable. They show us their emotions, their unfiltered moments, their personality quirks. And that relatability makes them even easier to imitate. We copy them not just because they're famous, but because they feel like our friends, even though we've never met them. It's like micro celebrity culture. We're all watching, learning, and copying from people we feel a personal connection with. In the day and age of social media, we've got to talk about the pressure. The feeling that if you don't jump in on a trend, you're behind. That's FOMO. the fear of missing out. And social media is FOMO's playground. So I found an article online, and it explores how seeing other people, especially influencers, doing something makes us feel like we need to join in now. And if not, we might miss the wave. So FOMO isn't just about the products either. It's about experiences and identities. Like feeling left out because everyone else is going to Coachella. Or dressing like the clean girl aesthetic because that's what everyone else is doing. If you're not in on it, you just don't belong. The study found that people will often change their behavior based on what others post, just to feel like they're up to date. Here are the 3 main reasons why we copy celebrities and online influencers. Number 1, observational learning. We learn by watching others, especially when those are admired or rewarded. Number 2, aspirational identification. We copy those we look up to because we feel like we need to belong in their world. 3, FOMO and social norms. We imitate trends because we don't want to feel left out, and we think everyone else is doing it. These aren't just surface level barriers. They tie into deeper needs, like the need to belong, to be accepted, to be successful, to be attractive. And in college, when you're still figuring out your identity, it's very easy to get caught up in all of it. First of all, it's okay to be influenced. It's literally part of how we learn. But awareness is just as powerful. Think about it. Is this something you're doing because you want to? Are you doing it because you have to? Or does it even align with who you are and what you value? Are you just doing it because somebody else made it look cool? You don't have to reject everything that's popular and trendy, but it's okay to filter out some of the things that just don't align with who you are. Now, this is my favorite part of the video because we're gonna start a discussion. I want to know, what is something that you have copied from a celebrity, an influencer, someone that you literally go to school with, or a YouTuber? Was it a trend, a product, a phrase, or a way of dressing? And while we're on the topic, how did it make you feel? Like, was it better, worse, or did you feel the same after doing it? Let's normalize talking about these things and how it affects us. Anyway, like I was saying, it's okay to be influenced. It's human. But remember, you do have the power to decide what trends actually serve you and what's just noise. Celebrities and influencers may like the spark, but you control how you carry forward. If today's episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it and start a conversation. This stuff is so fascinating, and I love how we are discovering how much psychology really is infiltrating your everyday life. We don't even realize it, but it's quite literally everywhere. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite takeaway of the video, and make sure you are subscribing and you have your notifications on, because next episode we're getting into music and I don't think you want to miss out. Anyway, thank you guys again for joining me, and have a great day. Bye.